It's a chamomile decoction.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get...
All right. Is there anything else I can do?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now, go and get a good sleep.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had it like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell! Ugh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
Stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend, that...
Hans! He's alive!
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Ma knows what she's doing. And that's the truth. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows. On that other fella, for sure. Since he came to this morning...
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you?
Definitely better than yesterday.
That's good. Ma, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check...
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous murderess, and I swore to get that sword back.
Oh, that oath must be serious if they can have real meaning. However hard they... What strikes you as the most important?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his...
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing, but I think it's a...
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my...
I expect you're right. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you, and we must save Ma from the clutches of...
Here, in the woods near Shelion. Almost, noble sir.
Ah, yes, quite. Please excuse me. I meant no offense. Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite...
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprise.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even...
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Pavlena told me what... I suppose I'll have to give you some...
The third time. What a...
Now, Henry, don't make her beg.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had,
And I shot a boar.
and made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal,
Humans?
they come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov was...
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn...
What could they want from us? But the thing I want to know...
Well, as I said,
Well, there must have been 10 of them.
you must have been seeing double.
That just proves how well you can count.
Anyway, with a bit of luck,
Why the modesty? You got them.
Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've...
What?
It's just this kind of...
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who...
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving...
but you never gave me anything for...
For Townberg. What was that about, then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge,
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of...
and we almost succeeded. Only...
Seat! He got shot in the backside!
My upper thigh.
backside it was. But that...
I admit it, you...
Well, as far as I can tell, it really was his... But I reckon you paid off part of your debt.
True enough. Hey,
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falcon. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail, and luckily I hit him a nice crack.
my word.
Once we get back to Rath...
Do tell. What else did the two of you...
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for story. We came here on an important mission, and we have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov,
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for...
Bajana,
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov,
Now you've got me curious.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and...
yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice...
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come...
no doubt. But we'd better get...
Hans is right. We're very glad we... God bless you.
And you too, sir.
Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have a right...
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods. And when we need some... Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma... Sometimes folk come here to us.
How come you live here?
Oh, that's hard to explain. And Ma and... Look,
Is anything interesting happening?
them bandits is riding roughshod over... But I reckon...
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz. That's the biggest thing happening.
You said you'd shoot arrows at the Cumans.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Mars... If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, but that'll never happen. See you soon, my friend.
Well done.
God bless you, Henry. Thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now.
Can you tell me something about...
What can I say? The village of Zheleov is nearby, and to the north of Zheleov is Takhov. They've got a blacksmith. There's no love lost between the folks from Sheleoth and Taco.
Well, I don't suppose those are the only villages.
It ain't far from Sheleoth to Semin. Sir Jan, the owner, he got the biggest village in these parts is Troskovitz, what lies at the foot of the castle. The local bay. Then there's Nabakov Fortress, Sir Yaramir's seat. But Pavlena knows more gossip about folk around here.
How come you live out here?
That's just the way.
Ah. What about those armed men?
Damned if I know. I just hope they don't. It was good to see you, my friend.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here.
What about the rest of our company?
You saw for yourself, but you're right. We shouldn't just leave it. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a...
And when we get back to Ratai, we'll have a master.
You're right. They would...
What about Mutt? He's bound to be looking for us.
Henry, I like your dog.
He saved my skin.
So did I. First Trotsky, von Bergov and the mission.
All right.
I'd expect no less of you.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle?
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake.
Of course, Henry. But that's nonsense. Toth is... And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. It was dark.
I saw him, the bastard.
Yes. We'll surely get him one. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. Come on. Let's get going. Your mind?